Okay, folks, I got the 55 millimeter again with dynamic active stabilization. I had it off yesterday, and I don't know if they're flies or hornets or whatever, but they love the water. They got a nest in my entrance. I got the 4 birds here, and you can see them. So I believe it's either 4K 24 or 4K 60. If I go in the lower, I can get the 4K 30. All right, but I like the 10-bit 422, so I'm sticking with that. I'm holding it by the grip. It's a pretty sight last night. Let's look at some clouds. I got dynamic active stabilization on, so I don't know if this is smooth. And I did speed up the zoom. Okay, so watch this. Okay, it does not work when you have it on, I think if you have digital zoom, you can do it, clear image zoom, but once you put on dynamic active stabilization, it doesn't do it, okay? So there's no zooming. And you see, there's a bigger crop, so I fill up the whole screen. So you can't use this lens for vlogging. But you can do it with some video work. So I'm holding it at the base of the camera, my hand around the there it is. So they're always curious what I'm up to. They love flying around. So I hold it as steady as possible. So I can't zoom on them, all right? But that's a great shot with the clouds in the background. And they just love doing this. They chirp all the time. They look at me. I did rescue one yesterday, but it wasn't this type. It was a different one, a smaller one. And I see her more into the ditch. So I took her in the front, I released her there. She flew off to the tree, looked back, and then I left her there. So I don't know if she was injured or not, but my dog cornered her. I think the cat brings it inside, and he's very upset. He wants to eat all the time, so. But anyway. All right, let's get a little bit closer. So I'm walking, all right? How steady does this look? And I'm walking slowly, okay? So, the autofocus is working. The zoom cannot work, but you can see going from one to the other changes. See? That's the only thing. Let's get a nice shot. See? Once I put the little box on there, I'm not doing the whole area because I don't want to skip it around. I want to do a look that's special, kind of dreamy, without the air conditioner coming on. But that is not going to happen. Let's look at some cloud cover. So I'm just moving in it slow. So I thought I'd try this with the 55 millimeter. I am going to take it off active stabilization, and you saw the bird. But I don't know if it was in focus, okay? So I got the wrong focusing on here. but you can see birds flying in. So I think that's pretty good. Once it identifies the subject, then it'll focus on it. I think there's another one on top. Okay, let's turn off the active stabilization. Oh, there's a bird on the bird bath. And that looks like the one I saved yesterday. It might be a little bit bigger than I expected. Okay. So, anyway, let's go to normal stabilization, not dynamic active. Okay, just active. I'll turn it around. Okay, so I'm a little bit smaller, I believe. Okay. So let me just walk around. This is not for your vlogging lens. We're just looking at the stabilization, but if you can see everything behind me, it's blurred out. Okay? This is a dream lens right here. So I may be in focus. I had to take some ibuprofen with all the vlogging I've been doing, experimenting with different lenses. So I just wanted to try this out in the 3 different stabilization modes on the ZV-E1. Okay? So you see, I'm still, it may not be cropped right now, but this is a 55mm I'm using, precise. And as you can see, I can see it move up and down. I think the background is basically stable, even if it's blurred out. So I do have a clear, what was it? Okay, you see how fast that was? Now if I go on me, clear. Okay, so let's go over here. So this is great in low light. There and me. Now you can see the garage. Okay? And then now me. So let's see what happens if I hit this the focus area. See? It's kind of hard. Alright, let's do it again. And if I do a product showcase, see, not there, but if I hit this button, okay. See, it's off. So if I turn it on, looks like it's not doing it. Okay. So much for that. Let's put it on just regular stabilization.